Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at a beautiful Friday. We get up to about 50 in sunshine. Tomorrow, about 55, really nice Saturday. And Sunday will still be warm, but probably around dinner time, the rain, the wind, late Sunday into Monday, early afternoon, 30 to 50 mile per hour winds possible. A lot of rain coming our way, Cande.
All right, we're going to have to put up with it, but fortunately, it's not going to ruin the whole weekend.
No, it does not crush the weekend.
I was walking Tilly yesterday, and it was very windy and cold. And what were we walking in? Snow flurries.
Yeah, there were a couple of flurries. Yes, there were.
What's happening here? It's snowing. It's snowing on me. It's landing right on me.
Yeah, it was. The kids say that. I'm like, all right, it's not going to stick. Everyone relax.
I was walking for 30 minutes. It was on me. It was snowing.
Look at you.
Not a lot, but enough. You understand?
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
My
now
whole thing.
You went to your little parent-teacher conferences, which I used to really enjoy.
Right.
It does get harder when you have two in the same school and you're running around like a nut. Did they get their glowing reports about how brilliant they are?
Of course, Cande, of course. So first let me start this way. Did I ever tell you how hard it is to schedule parent-teacher conferences?
You don't have to tell me. I would call the minute you could make an appointment.
All right, so there's
I always wanted to get a good time slot.
There's website now. Now for the elementary school, for Elijah, you just you book it with the teacher. But in middle school and high school, there's a website that I think most schools use. It's called Teacher Reacher, and it opens up. They say, okay, on this date, it's going to open up at 6 p.m. And you have to be on there like you're booking an airline flight.
Or trying to buy a Taylor Swift ticket.
Right. You're on there and you're now. So I'm trying to schedule 2 kids and try to get it all bunched together. They all go in 6-minute increments, these appointments. And, so now I go through Abigail's teachers and I get it done. So it took me about 10 minutes, got it all done, and managed to get all of their teachers within a 2-hour time period.
Wonderful.
And, of course, some are running late, and you kind of run around the halls, and you catch them when you can, whatever. But it was, I love it. I don't know. I love that stuff. I love going to the schools.
I loved it as well. Now, when they got to high school, it got really a little more complicated because you literally had to do their schedule and go from class to class, and you're literally running because, it's about 6 minutes a class. So the bell rings, and you run and you realize your kids are running from one end of this school to the other every day.
All right, so what you're talking about is open house. Now, we don't go to that because what that is that's at the beginning of the school year. You follow your kid's schedule and you go from class to class with 20 or 30 other sets of parents.
Yes.
And then it's like a mass thing.
Mad.
It's
the hallways are jammed.
No, we don't go to that. We just do the one-on-one parent-teacher conference.
I did that too, but it's exhausting, especially when you have 2 and you're following 2 schedules. So crazy.
So here's the catch. Who said this? I wasn't even thinking about this. So we are done, right? My mind is like, great, we're done, let's go home. We're walking through the hall, and I see wife of Barbecue Tom.
I knew it.
All right. And we love wife of Barbecue Tom.
We do. She doesn't have a name, but we love her.
That's right, and that's part of the charm. Wife of Barbecue Tom is this mythical character. She takes care of everything. She's an amazing person, Cande, right?
Well, she puts up with Barbecue Tom.
That's right.
Number 1.
That's right. And so we see her, we exchange pleasantries, and she says to us, what are you going to do next year when Elijah's in the school?
Your head's going to spin off. But then isn't Leah going to high school next year?
Wait, Leah's in 10th grade right now.
I don't know what's going on.
All right. So my jaw was on the floor. I'm like, oh my God, next year we have to do this for 3 children.
Wow.
So I came up with an idea right then and there on the spot. I want to know what you think about it. Me and Dana will go around, or excuse me, my father's going to text me. Dana and I will go around and do Abigail and Leah's teachers, right? Because
Right.
they're both in high school. It's more important, right? Okay, and we're going to take Leah and have her go see Elijah's teachers and
I don't like this idea.
take notes for us and report back to us. What do you
No.
think?
I don't like that idea.
You don't like that?
No. I think
Why?
I think it's insulting to Elijah. Like you don't even care enough about his studies to go to his teachers. I think he's the most important one to go to. Leah, hey, she's got the rhythm. Really. What are they going to tell you? She's great. She's the A student, athlete. Nothing wrong with her. You've heard it for how many years now, right? You could skip her and go for Elijah and Abigail. That's
All
what
right.
I would do.
See, this is why we talk it out on the air, Ken.
Right, right.
Now,
So Elijah's going to be what? I'm the third kid and I don't count.
No, you're
'cause
right.
Deep down,
Yeah.
they may gripe about you going to meet their teachers. Deep down, they love it.
All right. So all right. Yeah, it's gonna. You're right. You know what? If this is like Dirty Dancing, when the father says to baby, when I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong.
There you
You
go.
look beautiful, baby. All right.
Oh, love that
So, yes, you're absolutely right. I don't know how we're gonna do it. We got 3. We're gonna have to follow the schedule of 3 kids and go to 27 different teachers. Yeah, I'll tell you what was going through my mind is that all of the teachers in the 6th grade, for the most part, we know very well. We've seen for many years, and we weren't too concerned about. All right, it's 6th grade, first year. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. But you're right. It's Elijah's first year in middle school.
Right. He
one
deserves.
of us has to. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. One of us
I don't
has
want
to.
to see him having to have therapy in 10, 20 years from now because his parents ignored him.
No.
So there you go. I've saved you.
All right. So we'll. I have a year to figure it out. Maybe
And
we'll
you
have to.
want to get the feel of how he's adjusting because it is
That's
an
true.
adjustment.
No, you're right.
She's been at it. She's a pro.
You're absolutely right. If we were going to skip one, it would probably be Leah but we're not going to skip any. We're just going to have to, put on our boots and strap them
That
up. And
being said,
get
the
in
junior
there.
year in high school is the most important year.
Yeah. Okay. I have to take. So I do have to.
You could do it over a 2-day period, just so you know.
Well, right. The point of this is to try to not have to go back Friday.
Well, I think you might have to go back next
I
week.
think we're gonna have to do.
When
the
Leah's
2
a
days.
senior, it's not going to matter. Okay, she's on her way out.
We're gonna
That's
have to
all.
do. No, you're right. We're gonna have to do the 2 days. We're
I
gonna
think
have
so.
to. We're
Because
gonna
the
have to
junior
do.
year is the most important year.
You're right. My favorite part of last night, although we met a lot of great teachers and saw a lot of teachers again that we've known for a long time. So Abigail's science teacher is also Leah's varsity tennis coach.
Oh.
So we sat and talked about Abigail, and then we spent about 15 minutes talking about tennis.
Oh.
And there was a line out his door. There were people waiting to get in there, Candy. And, sorry. I apologize to any parent that was waiting outside.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have made that confession on the air.
I am, it's fun. They'll see me one day and they'll say, hey, I was waiting outside when you were talking about tennis. It'll be a fun.
How dare you?
We had a good time. I don't know. Am I the crazy one? I love going to all those school functions.
I loved it too. Even though I would gripe, and I'm sure you were griping, oh, this is taking forever, it's hot, blah, whatever it was. Yeah, looking back on it, I didn't miss a trick. I never missed one. Yeah, I was very excited about it. And my ex-husband at the time, we made an agreement that I would do all the educational things, he would do all the sports things. So I always would go to that, and then, he coached and did whatever. So we had that split up.
And one more thing, I just thought of this. So next up is going to be all of the late winter, early spring plays, the high school drama
And you're
departments.
going on the tour again.
Right. So I ask anyone who listens to us from any high school on Long Island.
How far of a distance are you willing to go?
Oh, I'll drive 30 to 45 minutes if I have
All right,
to.
well, that's good. You can go through both counties. This is
Yeah.
interesting. Go ahead.
So it's definitely going to be Leah and myself, and we'll see. Elijah might come along for a few.
He should, because he's
Right.
got a great interest in that.
Agreed. Abigail sometimes. So I want to know from anyone who listens to us from any high school, if you have dates and titles of shows that are going to be running in your school in the winter and spring, email me. Go to our website, licountry.com. Email me. I have to start setting up my tour, my drama tour.
You do.
All right.
This is exciting because last year you got in at the end.
That's right.
You're going to start at the beginning, so it should be very interesting.
All right, we got a lot to do. Toy drive happening right now. It's starting at Brookhaven Town Hall till 4 p.m. Please bring that new unwrapped toy today for the kids of Brookhaven and Riverhead. I'll be down there about 10:30 or so, and I'll hang out with you for a couple hours. We have a really nice weekend up until Sunday dinner time. We're going to have 50 today, 55 tomorrow. We got sunshine. Sunday close to 60, and then around dinner time, a ton of rain, wind into the overnight, and that continues till Monday afternoon. So look out for that. All right?
All right.
Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.